So that makes this a remarkable home that you own outright for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I don't have to pay any payments.
Right.
You know, a lot of people, they're willing to pay the payments, and I don't.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my next video. Today we're starting a new series. You know, over the years I've accumulated a lot of videos, and I go back and look at them and think, man, that was a good video. That was really useful and helpful to people. And so what we've decided to do is go back and find the 5 best vehicles in a category, and we have 15 categories we're going to do it in. So some of the categories will be cars, SUVs, Class Bs, vans, minivans, schoolies, shuttles. 15 categories. I thought, how did we come up with that many? But we've got them. And so it will be like our 5 best videos, and we're going to put it together like an open house. So you know how sometimes you like to peek in on people's houses and see what they really look like? Well, these are open houses, so no peeking. People have opened them up and said, hey, come and take a look. And so we'll have 5 different cars, and you can look at it and you think, well, that's a good idea. Oh, but that's even better. Or, wow, I never even thought of that before. And so if you're thinking about these vehicles, 15 categories, you can decide, you'll see into each of them so many and pretty quickly, and get more ideas. And maybe you can choose the vehicle, the category of vehicle. And then once you choose a category of vehicle, you think, that's what I'll do. I'll take that from there, and I'll take a little bit from there. Man, I'm going to have a great home. Okay, let's take a look at these 5 vehicles. So you had a lot of choices on where you lived as a travel therapist. Why did you choose an RV?
Well, when you rent a room from Craigslist or find a long-term stay motel, like a 3-month contract or a 6-month contract, you have to basically bring everything you own with you in your car, and then you don't know what kind of quality it is. So if you're at a motel, you know, might it have roaches or bed bugs or something like that, or might you be and have to have roommates and you don't know them, and it can be a little awkward. So, you know, not that I'm afraid of any of that, I just found it convenient to have my own bathroom and my own kitchen and my own bed
to sleep in.
My own bed to sleep in, and it's the biggest bed I've ever owned. Everything, I haven't replaced anything. I mean, everything is how I bought it. I bought this for a table and extra storage. It lifts up like that, and I sit at my couch and can use it as a desk or something. So I did buy this from Bed Bath & Beyond, I think. Other than that, all the furniture came with it. It's all original. And this is a 10-year-old RV, and I don't think anyone had ever even used it more than a weekend in its whole life.
I love the back. Mm-hmm. The 2 chairs, the big windows everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, tons of light. Usually if you're up to a gorgeous view, it can be nice to look out. I use the dinette, and there's storage below here, mostly empty. I have some wrapping paper and a rug. But storage under both of those, and this turns into a bed. The couch also is a fold-out bed, a pull-out bed. Mm-hmm. So it can sleep 1, 2, 3, sleep about 5, maybe 6 if you can fit 2 people on the dinette bed.
Speaking of up above,
yeah.
One thing about these 5th wheels, there's no lack of ceiling space.
Yeah, I stand on my top step and I can't reach the ceiling. So it makes it feel, even though it's not much square footage, the high ceiling, when you walk into a comparable travel trailer, there's really no comparison in how it feels. This is open and the ceiling is high, so it's nice.
And that slide with windows in every inch of it is just amazing.
Yep.
Oh, we can go right up into the kitchen. I'll just get a last shot here. Nice. Well, a pretty good amount of cabin space.
Yeah, so this is one of the bigger sinks you'll see in an RV.
Yes.
There's 2 of them with cutting boards that go on top. And don't forget the hidden storage.
Of course, yeah, under the bed.
Under the bed. And you can even block it off this way with this accordion door. Mm-hmm. Comes on the track, so you can have your own big bathroom here.
You can conceal it.
You can conceal it. I don't, because who's looking at me? No one.
Just you. Today we're going to take a tour inside her beautiful fifth wheel Scamp. Okay, and so this is the deluxe model of fifth wheel.
It is. Scamp has two different styles they do. One is standard, which means that all the cabinetry and stuff is fiberglass, and then they have the deluxe model, which means the interior is done with wood as opposed to fiberglass.
Well, and I love your trailer. I just think
Thanks
this
very
is
much.
fantastic.
I liked the wood when I first saw. I bought this sight unseen. I did a whole bunch of no-nos when I bought my rig, and I bought the trailer sight unseen. I bought the truck sight unseen. I had 3 weeks to pull all this together because my house sold unexpectedly, and I had 3 weeks to slam a rig together. So I bought it sight unseen, and then when I went to pick this up, I had pictures of it and stuff, but when I came and saw it in person, I was like, wow. I like cabiny style stuff, so the solid wood appealed to me, and I liked just the fact that it's solid wood. It's not particle board. Scamp doesn't skimp when it comes to some of the materials that they use. It is
Lots of storage.
Solid oak is what they used to do this.
And so you use this as a couch, your bed. You sleep over the cab. Is that right?
That's correct. I sleep in the loft, which is behind us, and then this has 3 different configurations. I've got it kind of set down as a lounge. I have had it up, as the dinette table, and the way that Scamp has these set up, and I'm not sure about year to year. This is a 2010, so I had the table set up, and there's also another little shelf that sits underneath the table, and so you could put computer equipment there or what have you.
You have a normal kitchen. You have the fridge, freezer, microwave.
I do.
And then regular standard RV stove, and you got the oven.
I do, and that was a bonus. So one of the first one of these I looked at, it didn't have an oven. I actually have 3 ovens because I didn't know that I was going to end up with one with an oven. So I have a tiny solar oven, and I also have Coleman makes a fold-down metal oven that will sit on the top of a stove or a camp stove outside or something. And so I have 3 ovens. As long as I can make cookies, that's all I want to do with it.
Okay, and so your bathroom is back here.
I do. It's you commented you thought it was actually quite large.
I did. It looks like it's going to be tiny until
then
you open
the door, and I'm serving dual purposes right now, so I'm not. When I came down here, it's 10 below, and you're not using the tanks, and then I have not gotten into the habit yet that I can use my tanks, so I have alternative methods set up to do stuff. But
you're just using a 5-gallon bucket,
right?
And so there's your bedroom.
Yep, and so my bedroom is right up this way, and Scamp told me that these units were essentially built for storage. So they've got little things, tucked all over the place, cubby holes that you can tuck stuff into. This is actually a storage unit here. And this whole area above here, and the door is on the back side, so you're not going to be able to see it, but there's a door on the back side, and this whole area up top is actually storage.
Oh, is she not happy with me?
It's okay.
But it's actually very, very large bed. And
it's a queen. It's a full/queen, maybe more full size. So that's what's on it right now is the full size sheets. Oh man.
so tell us about your fifth wheel.
It's about 10 years, it's a little over 10 years old. We bought a used one.
So you have this really big living area, office, and this is really, really nice. And now tell us about your kitchen.
The kitchen, it's nice. The only thing I would change about it is I might want a little bit more counter space for cooking. We do have this little island though, and that helps a lot. But we haven't had any problems using the stove, and we cook in here. Mm-hmm. And it's a nice sized kitchen, and I like the open feel.
We've never really used the microwave oven off or anything.
But we have plenty of storage space, plenty of cupboards. It's a nice roomy kitchen.
There's one of your kitties.
Yeah. This is Seymour. Hi,
and you
Seymour.
have to do something special with your front door so your kitties won't escape. Why don't you explain that to us?
So I was thinking about getting someone to actually build some kind of hallway, and then I saw this partition, and it was only $50 at Home Depot. We got it online, and basically I put it in front of our door, and it makes a little hallway So when people come in, we just have them come in. They come in through the door, and we keep this closed, and then they close the door, and they can come in, and that way we don't have to worry about the cats getting out. And we do the same thing in reverse when we're leaving.
And this is where these fifth wheels really shine, is their enormous bedrooms and bathrooms. You usually get the two together.
It's so nice and open. I work in here on the computer. It's a big bed. It's huge.
Right, really, really huge. And your shower is right behind you. Let's take a look at it. Big shower. Oh, you're using a 5-gallon bucket.
We use a bucket. You might find this interesting. We don't use our black tank.
We don't
We don't use a black. We don't put the black in the black tank. We use a different system.
You're not the only ones I've known seen do that. They just don't want to bother with the black tanks, so they don't have one. These fifth wheels are astoundingly large.
Yes, they are. This is one slide here. This is also the kitchen here on the left-hand or right-hand side, passenger side of the vehicle. This whole section here slides out, and it also slides in all the way up to the counter. Comes with a refrigerator, with an ice box. I would say it's probably nicer in my house.
I can believe it. It's certainly nicer than I think any house that I've ever lived in. The slide has just really opened these things up.
Yeah, it makes you feel like it's twice the size.
Right. And so, do you use the kitchen much?
Yeah, we use the kitchen all the time. Last night we actually used it. We cooked a big pot of chicken rice. Mm-hmm. And we'll offer you some before you leave.
Thank you.
As we're going back, as you see, there's more storage up above.
Everywhere
is storage.
Yeah.
And as you step back here,
so there's just the 2 steps. Nearly anyone of any age can handle the 2 steps. And this is the bath and the bedroom.
Now, if you
it must be a king bed.
This is a queen bed.
Queen bed.
Yeah, one of those RV queens. Right here is the shower. You get a full-size shower. You can fit one person in there.
But that's still comfortable for one person.
Yeah, definitely.
Even if it's one at a time, it's comfortable.
Yes. Mm-hmm. This side here is the bathroom, or the toilet room. Sorry.
No problem.
So you get your own privacy. You don't have to do your business around the other person.
What kind of a fifth wheel do you have?
It's a 1994 Coachman Maxim, and they call it a 32-footer, but we measured it. It's 32 feet 11 inches.
And this is pretty amazing what you've done here.
Yeah. So this is what they call a catio, which I didn't even realize there was such a thing as a catio. But so our boys, we call it the kitty condo, but they have an area there. I don't know if you can see through that vent or not, but it goes the full width of the RV.
Oh, right. This is a through.
Yeah. And so
a basement.
Yeah. So this comes in 5 pieces, and we haul it on the back bumper of the RV. And so it only takes about 20 minutes to take it apart or put it back together.
Well, I love these fifth wheels. Man, they are just so big and open.
Yeah.
They just feel like home.
Well, this one especially. I'm 6'4", and I mean, you see, I can walk underneath the ceiling fan.
Yeah, this is
no
a tall
issues.
roof. Yeah, that's a big freezer.
Big
Yeah.
I mean, that's a home-size freezer.
Just about, yeah.
One thing we really liked about this one is that the bathroom is in its own little separate room.
Right. Wow, that is a nice big bathroom.
Yeah.
That's just a small house bathroom.
Yeah.
And not even a real small house.
The tub's actually a little bit longer than the one that was in our 89. So when we bought this was just a carpeted room. The big cabinet up by the ceiling was there, and that was it. Whatever.
No bed at all.
No, whatever had been here before was long gone. I had already made this headboard with the attached nightstands.
Oh wow, look at that. It's an old fence.
And it had a little drawer, and I had some fun building them. I have like maybe $30 in that whole thing.
Well, it's gorgeous. This is a beautiful home. I can see why you'd be very, very happy here.
Yeah. So we think we got a pretty good deal. I was writing a little bit about it last night, and I thought, you know, I got a feeling we could probably live in this thing for 10 years.
Yeah.
And probably still get almost all of our money back, if not all of it.
Maybe all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that
was the deal.
That's pretty cheap living, you know.
So there you have it, folks. You got to see 5 new vehicles in this category, and I hope the contrast of seeing them one right after another really helped you to visualize a lot better of different ways of doing things, and that you saw that and it piqued interest, and you saw some things you liked. Maybe you saw some things that you were thinking about doing, and you think, no, I really don't want to do that. So of all that you saw, what was the thing you liked the most that you thought, you know, that's such a good idea, I'm going to copy that? So if you'd write it in the comment below, that'd be great. We can all learn together, and we'll go in and read each other's comments and think, yeah, I thought the same thing when I saw that. Really? I thought that was a good idea. And that's, you know, we all have different ideas. We're all so different, you know. But hearing from each other is very helpful, I think, all the time. So if you got anything out of this video, then like us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and we'll talk to you later. Bye now.